Hello, my name is Patrick John Coleman. I'm a shaman
Hello, my name is Ronaldo, and I'm a shaman.
in Chicago, Illinois. It's very hot today in Chicago. Oh, very hot.
I'm living in a deep south bunker behind enemy lines. Hopefully they don't build the wall before I can get back across the border after completing my mission, whatever that is. I think that's to eat chalupas.
But anyway, the title of this video is Gaslighters and Negative People. Okay, so let's touch on what gaslighting is. Gaslighting is when someone insists that you're something that you're not, or they do something really horrible to you, and then later on that they deny that they ever did such a thing.
Not exactly. Let me just let him go ahead and finish his little definition. I'll give what I think my definition of it is, and I believe mine's a little bit closer to the truth.
So gaslighters are trapped in this reality.
Okay, he's about to go into this weird etheric mumbo jumbo, so the definition would be kind of like if I were to come into your house every day when you're not home and then just slightly move your furniture an inch to the left and just kind of fuck with you subtly, or just like misplace your car keys and make you think that you lost them when in fact I'm just fucking with you, kind of thing. But you do that repeatedly to make the person go actually insane. That's gaslighting. What he's talking about here is just, I don't know. It's projection.
And when things cross their path that they don't understand or that they don't subscribe to, they immediately attack the person who is bringing the truth to them.
No, what you're describing is people disagreeing with the things you have to say because they are patently false, and you don't like it, so you're claiming that we're doing this shit. You're projecting it onto us. We are allowed to disagree with your ideas. You are presenting them to a public forum for a reason, but you don't like it when people disagree with you. Why do you reply to comments that don't resonate with you, Pat? Why do you make videos about things that don't resonate with you? You're so negative all the time. You're such a negative person, Pat.
You know, I know who I am 100%. It's pretty unshakable. So I receive positive comments, I receive negative comments, and the negative comments, they insist that I'm mentally ill. They insist that I need to be locked up. They insist on that. So why? What am I doing? Because I don't force people to watch these YouTube videos that I make about my shaman life.
Nobody's being forced to watch, but I think a lot of people watch to keep an eye on you because you are crazy and potentially dangerous, as evidence of previous history. Patrick Butterfield and Vitaly, two people, just to name two. And B, people watch you because you're kind of charismatic. I mean, you're a funny dude. You're able to, put on this whole little shtick that you do when you do your videos, and it's like watching a slow motion train wreck, or you're driving down the road and you see like this bloody car wreck and there's like babies' heads in the street. You can't help but look, okay? I mean, we're gonna vomit, but we might double take just to be sure we saw what we saw. You know what I mean? That's the appeal you have, dude.
I don't force people to do it at all. So these negative people are doing this, and I'll tell you why they're doing it. Because they cannot handle their own shit. They don't know what to do with their feelings or emotions. So, and I have a divine spark, and this offends people who are non-spiritually aligned. They don't even know what's going on with them.
Okay, Mr. Divine Spark, I know exactly what I'm feeling. I feel disdain for you because of what you have done in previous history. Like I said, for one, you provide bad psychiatric advice to people by telling them to not go and seek help. I mean, people come to you, a person with mental issues, and ask you for help with their mental issues, and you tell them things like, don't go see a psychiatrist. If you feel like you're going to commit suicide, don't tell anyone because they'll lock you up. And by the way, it's a reset button if you do. You know, it's just the little things that add up to this big pile of shit that we call you, Patrick John Coleman, aka Eric Deutschholtz, however the fuck you pronounce your fucking name. But
So when someone accuses you of something that you didn't do, and you say I didn't do that, their ego is threatened. Their ego is threatened by divinity, by love, by an authentic person, and I'm an authentic person. So
I'm threatened by your divinity and your love, Patrick. Okay. I made videos about you, right? That exposed your past. But that's all I did was talk about facts about you. And so I'm not making up a goddamn thing. I'm not painting some false picture or a false narrative about you. You created this narrative for our consumption. You gave us this material to look at and come up with these opinions about you. And now you don't like it, so you're upset. So get over it. You know what to do. Close your fucking channel if you don't like it. Don't look at the fucking comments. You indulge in these comments. You indulge in these videos. That's all you fucking talk about. So if it's really that big of a fucking issue to you, you know what to do.
You know, what these non-spiritually aligned people do is they open themselves up to negative entities. And these negative entities come through them and then they build their ego up. So the ego...
Are you saying that I let Lord Cuck into me? I let Lord Cuck enter me and he's filled me with this demonic, mischievous spirit that just wants to fucking end your fucking YouTube career because you're such a fucking charlatan and you take advantage of people. And good on you for not taking money for shamanic advice. Now you're gonna just, I guess, be a fucking panhandler on YouTube instead. I mean, selling the services is one thing. That's not the problem. The problem is your services are shit.
Once you get rid of the ego, you're able to kind of see through all of that stuff. So I read these negative comments. I mean, they insist that I'm this. They insist that I'm that. Somebody called me a dangerous sick fuck. I'm like, where do you get this stuff? Where do you get this stuff?
It could be because you were with Vitaly and you were telling this person who is appealing to you for help about suicide that suicide is reset button, and you know all the shit that you're saying recently that hey, let's not tell anybody about this because they'll just lock you up into the crazy bin forever. Ha ha ha. This is exactly the shit you should not be doing, and you're doing it.
And then, on the other hand, I receive emails and phone calls from people who need my help, and I help them. But to the people who, they have very fragile egos too. Like, they don't like to be, they want their world a certain way. So when someone like me comes along and challenges their worldview, it terrifies them. It makes them lash out in anger. It's just terrifying.
Dude, you don't challenge or terrify me in any fucking sense of the words, because I've seen your time before, and you don't terrify me. The only thing that would terrify me about you is that you might fuck up somebody's life again if they get that close to you again, like Patrick Butterfield and Vitaly. But, I mean, hey, I'm not challenged by you one bit. I've spoken to you live. You fucking were treating me like I'm your fucking therapist, telling me that you're raped and have AIDS and all this other crazy shit that I never asked to know. So, I mean, I don't know, buddy. You don't challenge me. You don't threaten anything I believe in. And I think you need to get over yourself. That sounds a little bit narcissistic of you, to think that your beliefs are actually worth a fuck.
So what they do is they try to create a narrative about me or my life or what I do.
Like I said, you made that narrative, bitch. You fucking gave us this material. You fucking gave us the material to consume and form opinions of our own. Guess what my opinion is? It's that you're a piece of shit. So, I mean, if that doesn't resonate with you, get over it.
Because they can't make sense of advanced spiritual concepts. They won't. They won't even do it. Their ego will not allow them to do it.
When you explain it, it doesn't make sense because it's fucking retarded. Okay? The way you explain it is retarded. I can listen to people like Alan Watts or, any other people that are actually somewhat coherent and they're not fucking randomly being possessed by fucking Big Daddy, oh my god, in the middle of their videos and shit. So, I mean, that's your fault. You're a bad messenger. If that's your mission here, you suck at it.
So, the best way to reduce your ego is to go through suffering. Suffering burns out the ego. So, but gaslighters, they don't know themselves. They don't have that confidence in themselves. So they turn to using abusive and belittling language, and it's so textbook. I mean, I've taken life skills classes, and they just repeat the same things all over again. They really don't have a personality of their own.
Motherfucker, you are the last nigga to ever mention repeating themselves too much. I swear to God, you repeat every sentence at least 4 times before you finally formulate the sentence you want to make.
It's just based on this nexus of hatred. And it's amusing, but it's also kind of sad. I feel kind of sorry for them. Because, when you accept the divine into your heart, nothing really touches you. I mean, like, some people broke into my apartment while I was in the hospital and vandalized everything. It's a fucking mess in here.
Okay, your place was always a mess like it is right now, and you've never shown any evidence of this actually happening. And knowing you would be the very first motherfucker to be like, look what they did, I'm calling the police. Hey police, look, this is the recording of me calling the police. This is the recording of me doing this. This is me doing this. This is my shaman life, right? That's what you fucking do. But somehow the video of this trashed apartment, oh, it looks so vandalized, someone threw a duvet on the floor. Get fucking real, you fucking retard.
And I also had a seizure, and it turns out I have 3 cracked vertebrae for some reason. I don't know how that happened. So
Wait. Wasn't the seizure like a spiritual experience, and the entity threw you down the stairs and then later possessed Vitaly and made him punch you in the eye in the middle of some fucking bookstore or some shit? Oh wait, never mind. None of that was true, remember? But you'll never address any of it. You never address the specifics. You just want to be vague and refer to people as, you're a gaslighter and a negative person. You won't go, hey, Ronaldo's wrong because of points A, B, and C. You're a fucking bitch.
So, I just greet all these things with a smile, because that's what you have to do. You have to greet things with a smile, especially with gaslighters. Like, gaslighters are so intent because you don't fit the way that they see the world. Like, people keep telling me I need psychological help. Some people, like a handful of people. But I've already gotten psychological help. So...
Okay, let's say some people, a handful of people. I want to address that because I just watched a few of your more recent videos, a little bit more recent than the one I'm replying to right now. And you mentioned that you were being put in mental hospitals from the age of 15. So apparently more than a few people, and more than just recently, have suggested this to you throughout your life. So don't start acting like this is something new here and, hey, it's these gaslighters. What's going on? I don't know. They think I'm crazy. How silly of them. I mean, don't play dumb, dude. Like I said, you create this narrative. You give us the material. We've no choice but to work off of what we got, what you give us. So, Get over it, bitch.
Where are we? Some people say I'm psychotic, but I'm not. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen a psychotic person, but I have. And, psychosis, it's, people are, people who are psychotic, they exist in their own little world as well. So as I talk to other
What a great definition of people who are psychotic. Hey, Patrick, you don't happen to exist in a little world of your own, do you, buddy? Where you're a shaman or anything, right? You don't exist in your own little fucking world where you're a special little fucking snowflake with purple hair and you're not crazy, right? No, you're not one of those kind of people. You don't fit your own definition of a person with psychosis.
So as I talk to other shamans and I talk to other spiritual people, and it's lovely and it's wonderful, and I don't reveal everything about my life. So the people that judge me are basing who I am on
The material I give them. Right? Am I right? People are judging you based off of what you show us. We don't know your personal life, and that's what's scary. I wonder what shit you're not telling us about, because I'm sure it's kooky as fuck.
just these videos that I make to help awaken and enlighten people to their awesome, truly divine natures. So it's not the people, it's their ego. So, like whenever I receive a hateful comment, I'm just like, man, their ego's out of control. Because here I am, a divine being in a human body having a human experience. And
do you not fucking hear yourself, mate? Their egos are out of control because I'm a divine super special snowflake to the fucking max, guys. Their egos are out of control. The very same breath you fucking say this about yourself. I mean, it's kind of fucking crazy, dude, that you don't even realize this as you say it.
And the trials that I go through, shamanic trials, I have to learn how to transmute those into positive experiences. Shamans get beat to shit. The way of the shaman is not fun. And I did not choose this for myself. It was chosen for me.
Most legit shamans don't have fucking this kind of problem, dude. I promise you they don't. I don't know, like, any shamans that are in fucking Peru or wherever the fuck that are like, oh shit, another blonde boy died. I mean, seriously, I don't fucking see that happening very often over there. I don't see any of this, hey, don't go to the fucking mental health facility. I'm pretty sure if you went over there, they're going to be like, this man really sick. Him go get help.
So I feel kind of special. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So as I continue on in my journey as a shaman, I wish there was a camera following me around so you could see all the weird shit that happens to me. But, I can't carry a camera around with me all the time because once the weird thing happens, it's already over and all of that. But I feel sorry for those people. I feel really sorry for those people because if they have, they're non-spiritual. And
for one, you don't know the spiritual nature of any of these people that are saying this to you. They could be Christian, they could be Muslim. You don't know. Half the people that are commenting on your videos aren't necessarily like people that make videos themselves or show their face or anything like that or profess a religion on your page or their page to speak of. So you really are just fucking swinging out in the wind and hoping you hit something with this one.
They want me to be locked up or imprisoned, but what am I doing? What would I do to people? Hug them to death?
I want you to get better, to be honest. I want you to get better, mentally and physically, because I mean, you don't necessarily gotta go to hospital or be locked up in prison or any kind of crazy shit like that. I want you to stop what you're doing and get fucking better. And if that's what it requires, then, I mean, so be it. That's what's necessary. But That's all I'm asking, is for you to get better. I mean, from the beginning, my entire fucking thing with you is like, dude, get better. What the fuck are you doing? Stop. Get better. I mean, you can go back and watch my videos. At the ultimate core of it all is like, this dude needs help. He needs to kind of stop his bullshit and recognize that. I even tried to give him an out by saying, hey, I'm going to go back to being this actor guy on the internet. At least I can kind of put this charisma and funny nature of mine to good use instead of just being this fucking weirdo that gives really, really bad advice to people. But I don't know. It didn't work out that way.
The fact of the matter is these people are very spiritually dead inside, spiritually dead. And, they send me hate mail and they send me death threats and all this stuff. And I'm just like,
show us a death threat. Show us somebody that says, I'm going to come to your house and kill you. Look at your fucking face. But I mean, like, show me evidence of anybody that has actually threatened to kill you on here. I'd like to see it. And if they did threaten to kill you, I hope that they actually do get charged with doing so. Nobody should be threatening anybody with death.
what am I doing? I don't own a gun. I don't, I'm not a dangerous person. If anything, I'm like, I love you. I love you all. I love you all.
Ask Patrick Butterfield and ask Vitaly why he would, well, if Vitaly were alive, ask him why he left. I would say ask you, but you don't tell the truth. How'd you get that black eye? What happened between you two? Why did he have to feel the need to defend himself from you?
And yes, I have moments of anger, but that's part of it. That's part of it. Feeling emotions, being in touch with your emotions.
Is that when Oxypoid takes over and you strike out violently, and then later on you tell people that, oh, I'm sorry, baby, I was possessed? Or, no, you were possessed. That's why I did that. I had to slap the devil out of you. Is that what you do? I'm not saying that I know exactly what went on, but I got a pretty fucking good idea. And this is all just theory of mine, but what happened between you and Vitaly was a domestic violence situation before he left. I'm fairly fucking certain of that. And I can show you things that would corroborate my story. You haven't shown us anything to think otherwise. You haven't shown us anything that would suggest that Vitaly was possessed and punched you, and you just started fucking hallucinating after reading some books and stuff, or whatever the fuck you're talking about. And entities push you down the stairs and all this other crazy shit. You sicken me with that, dude. You really do. You fucking sicken me with that, and I wish you would stop. I wish you would stop all of this and actually focus on getting better. But your advice to other people is, don't seek psychiatric help. If you want to hurt yourself, don't say it to anybody, because you'll hurt. They'll lock you up and hurt you and do this and fucking turn you into a fucking, vegetable or whatever your fucking idea of what happens in there happens. I mean, I don't know, man. That's why you're a piece of shit.
The people who are gaslighters and negative, they're not in touch with their emotions at all. So if you do something that sparks an emotion in them, they immediately want to destroy you.
Dude, you sparked an emotion in me by fucking that young man over. And then when I dug deeper and found out that you fucked another young man over, yes, that's going to spark the very appropriate emotion in me. It's not that I'm crazy and that I'm gaslighting you, that all this stuff happened and you're a bad person. No, dude. You write this narrative here. You give me the material to consume to fucking form this opinion. Okay, so what the fuck else am I supposed to do? Just, oh, he says he's a shaman. He's a highly spiritual being. Let's fucking go with it. Smoke another doobie, bro.
Like when I got out of the hospital for my vertebrae, I came into my apartment and everything was turned over, and it was vandalized. They didn't steal anything, but it was vandalized. And
okay, guys, I got a little treat for you here. we're about to expose another lie of Patrick John Coleman. Who'da thunk it, right? Patrick John Coleman lies? No way. So he's claiming he comes home from his hospital and everything's turned over. And it was just like, it was just such a mess. And you know what I mean. Everything's fucked up and somebody vandalized his home. Possibly one of the organization, if you will. So he says anyways he comes home to this, right? But if you look at this comment exchange, allow me to read, if you will. This is a comment exchange, between 9/11. This is a comment exchange between 9/11 Tourette's and, shout out to her, and Patrick John Coleman. So this starts off with Patrick John Coleman replying to a comment 9/11 Tourette's made. I don't care about views. I'm not a victim. Shit happens. You're weird and have an overactive ego, imprinting your own twisted logic onto me. The reason I didn't show the vandalism is that I didn't want to puff up the organization that did it. The fucking organization, guys. The organization that did it. Oh my god. Alright, besides showing a disemboweled dead animal lying on your floor is against YouTube policies. So not only is he getting vandalized, and he doesn't say this in the video, but apparently there was a disemboweled dead animal laying in his floor when he came home. He says that in the video. Well, he doesn't say that in the video. He just says it was vandalized, but here he says that there's a disemboweled dead animal. And in the same thread, he lies. Patrick John Coleman, was there at least a police report to this effect? Because I don't envision you cleaning up the remains of disemboweled bodies anytime soon. And then he replies, my friend cleaned it up. I was in the hospital when it happened. So his friend cleaned up the apartment while he was in hospital. But he came home to disembodied animal that his friend cleaned up while he was in hospital. Does not fucking compute. I don't care about views. Quit projecting. So she busts him out. Your friend cleaned it up while you were in hospital. Then why did you say you returned to your home and it was vandalized? Accusations of projecting are the adult equivalent of I'm rubber, you're glue. So kudos to 9/11 Tourette's there for handing him his shamanistic ass. Nah, I mean, son. But anyways, boom shakalaka goes the dynamite. This motherfucker's busted. Once again. Big shocker, right? As if we didn't already know, he does this shit regularly. And by the way, folks, shortly after this exchange, Patrick John Coleman, like the bitch he is, deleted his comments because the little girl frightened him, I guess, and blocked her. 9/11 Tourette's got blocked.
That was a little upsetting, but I was also, everything is going to play out pretty cool. So, but I love all the people who speculate as to what I'm doing and what I'm up to, because really all I do is do spirit work all day, every day, and I choose to not be on all the time. I choose to have some peace and take lots of naps. But when my hotline rings, I answer it, and I help people navigate through whatever problem that they're going through.
I imagine you got two phone lines, right? Like, you got a phone line for the guys that want that shaman training, and then you got another phone line for the dudes that just want to bust a nut. And you just use that succulent voice of yours to just like, come on, baby, let me stick my shaman toe in your little pink butthole.
So I'm really doing nothing wrong, but what kind of crazy person watches something that they disagree with and then leave a hateful comment? I mean, don't you guys have something better to do?
Why did you reply to that comment that you disagreed with and fucking hang yourself with your own words? You fucking idiot.
I'm a mirror. I'm a reflection of what's going on with you. So if you're a kind, beautiful, gentle person, you will see in me kindness, beauty, and divinity. But if you are a negative, hateful person, that's all you'll hear from me. I am formless. I'm a mirror.
By all accounts, I'm pretty much a jovial fellow. Like, nobody really has any problems with me. I haven't gotten into an actual fist fight with anybody since probably like 8th grade. And I'm a pretty chill guy. I may fucking disagree. Oh, wait, am I challenging your beliefs, Patrick? Am I threatening your worldview? Is that what's going on? Is that what makes people bad now? Sorry about that, bro.
A lot of people who are just angry people have had a lot of abuse in their life, or psychological abuse or torture, and they don't want to be healed.
Now I'm going to reveal something a little bit. I was slightly abused as a child, and when I say slightly, I mean slightly as in a lot. And I like to think of myself as a pretty calm dude. And because of what I went through, I can put up with a lot of stupid shit off of people before I lose my patience and lose hope with them, perhaps. But anyways, enough about me. Just saying. Wasn't raped or anything. Didn't have my butthole invaded. Okay.
Because when you're in that state of anger, fear, pain, jealousy, greed, certain chemicals are released in your body that can be quite addictive. So these people are actively searching on the internet for things to be pissed off about. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let's try to guess what chemical you're addicted to, Pat. I think you might be addicted to whatever chemical that is the most active in your fucking painkiller collection. And probably very, very addicted to the active chemical in Pabst Blue Ribbon. And you're pretty addicted to this narcissistic high you get when you get online and people are sending you emails and you think very highly of yourself that you're actually helping these mentally damaged people that are quite possibly more fucked up than you with your bad advice. So, is that the chemicals you're addicted to? And maybe I'm projecting my shamanistic wisdom where it doesn't belong. I don't know. But, hey, it is what it is.
Instead of reaching for joy, reaching for happiness, gaslighters and negative people are quite content to stay in their bubble. So when someone like me comes along that says you can break free from all this, you can enjoy your life. You don't have to be negative. You don't have to gaslight people. Go down to square one. Look around. People who are hateful and negative, they don't understand why their lives are so terrible, but they draw negative energy and negative entities to them. And
this is like a bunch of word salad because your whole premise from the start is that everybody that disagrees with what you have to say is negative and hateful. Disagreeing is actually constructive criticism, perhaps. Could you look at it like that? Maybe once in your life that, hey, Patrick, here's a heartfelt plea for you to go get help. Perhaps that constructive criticism could go a long way in your life. Turn it into a positive, maybe. Perhaps take it to heart and actually listen. I mean, if everybody in the room is calling you an asshole, chances are you're the fucking asshole. And not them, dude. Just saying.
I just wish I could give them all a big hug. I wish I could give them all a big hug and let them know it's going to be okay. But, once you reach a certain level of spiritual attainment, these things don't affect you anymore. And you're able to live your life in peace and harmony. And it's a wonderful place to be. And things just happen. Things just happen when you manifest things. It's brilliant and beautiful and lovely. It's brilliant, beautiful, and lovely. This was a long video, but I wanted to. But don't let gaslighters win, because know yourself 100%. Really know yourself, because a lot of people don't even know themselves.
You know what's actually gaslighting? Is what you did, dude. When you made that fucking comment saying, hey, my home's vandalized, and yada yada, I came from the home, I came from the hospital to my home, and it was vandalized, and I found this and that, and but when I was in hospital, this happened. Oh, you're fucking crazy. I don't gotta justify myself to you, and then delete the comments as though this conversation's happening without you, and you were never there. That's a little bit gaslighty. The definition of gaslighting would be to manipulate someone by psychological means into doubting their own sanity. So when you go and say all this crazy shit to somebody and then delete your comments and they come back and it's like, where'd them comments go? Or if they go and tell somebody else about these comments and they go to look for these comments and it's not there, they're going to think that you're crazy for saying that they were. And which will lead to this person possibly doubting their insanity. Or doubting their sanity. Whatever. I don't know. I'm rambling. Fuck it. Let's do this. But you get the idea.
The way out of this, if you want out of this, it's up to you. It's up to you. But, using me as a punching bag for your unresolved psychological issues is not going to help the situation at all. So whenever you tell me that I need professional help, maybe it's you that needs the professional help.
Maybe the shaman's right. Maybe that it's just me all along. I'm the crazy one. And we should all just fucking go along with fucking the fact that suicide's a reset button and that Patrick shit got invaded and vandalized and the organization is after him, guys. And the lies on top of lies, we're just supposed to go with it. We're the crazy ones for not understanding that the lies are real. See, you gotta go to the different dimensions to understand how these lies are true, guys.
Because I've got the professional help. I keep saying that over and over and over again. I have a holistic transpersonal psychologist.
You just used some key phrases right there that don't sound trustworthy right off the bat, motherfucker. Holistic transpersonal psychologist. 2 key phrases that sound pretty fucked up. That doesn't sound like you're getting the adequate, Why do you have to have a special snowflake one? Why can't you just go to a normal one and fucking get helped normally instead of being told that you're a special snowflake? And yeah, maybe you should tell people that, this is your words to me, maybe you should tell people that you were mugged and this whole fight between you and Vitaly never happened. Even though there was clearly an issue there, he didn't actually want to step in and help you. See what I mean? And that's not even on some holistic fucking actual mental issue stuff. You're fucking coming to him with this stuff and that's his fucking opinion. That's what you should do. That's his advice. That's bad. That's bad. Get real help, man.
I'm very well taken care of. Everything is fine and wonderful. And but these people keep insisting that I'm not okay, even when I say I'm not okay. I am okay.
The evidence you present to us keep insisting that you are not okay. You're the fucking guy, remember, that fucking randomly gets possessed. Oh, I'm Big Daddy now, and I'm gonna come after you boys. Y'all better watch out. Get out of my fucking yard, niggas. Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. That is some fucking fucked up shit right there, dude. Anybody's gonna think you're crazy if that's what you're showing us. Show us something that isn't crazy, maybe our opinion about you will change.
Gaslighters, know when it's happening to you. Know when it's happening to you because they will insist on something. I mean, it's just fun. It's funny. They just insist on something. And then they claim to have authority, like people who are not spiritual claim to have an authority on spirituality. And the fact is they don't understand it. And they don't get advanced spiritual concepts. Because if they got advanced spiritual concepts, they wouldn't leave such hateful comments.
We're not even really debating about spiritual matters here, dude. We're debating about fucking morals and ethics, if you really want to get down to it. You're a fucking shitty person. That's what we're debating, not your spirituality. Your fucking bullshit behavior is what we debate, not your spirituality. There's people out here that do this shit that probably say some dumber stuff than you do as far as spirituality goes, that don't get it half as hard as you because they don't fucking seek it as hard as you. They just do their thing. And they don't fucking try to hurt anybody or provide fucking advice to people where they shouldn't be.
So, I mean, it's like right there. There's like a few people that haunt my page and leave negative comments, and they say they're spiritually advanced, but then it's just silly.
I read quite a few of your comments. I don't read them all. I don't watch all your videos by any fucking means, but when I do, I read the comments, and not once have I claimed, or anybody I know, or anybody in these comments claim that they are spiritually advanced. The ones that do are usually fucking gullible fans of yours. So again, show us the evidence of that.
It's sad. But also, their ego is fed by this narcissistic, ego-driven based culture that we live in. But it's just getting worse. It's just getting so bad. When I was in the hospital, I watched television, like for the first time in many years. And those commercials drive me nuts. And the way that they present the human experience is full of conflict and drama, And I watched several TV shows, Naked and Afraid, which is weird. But
nobody gives a shit.
So this was a long video, but I want you to know you can't gaslight me, because I know who I am 100%.
You don't even seem to know what happens when you come home from the hospital. Either that was a slip of your mind due to some fucking aneurysm you might have had in your history, or you're fucking lying. Pick one, dude.
And all the lies that you tell about me, I just laugh at them. So...
Prove we're lying. I can prove you are. Do the same. Give me the same kindness. Show where I have lied about you. Show me where I've even been wrong. Like, not even just, like, lying about you. Show me where I've even been mistaken. Once. Please. I would love it. Just once. Show me where I've been mistaken, even. If you want to call me a liar, do so and show evidence of that, but if you can even show me a mistake, and you get bonus points.
And if try what you want. Do whatever you can. Do whatever you can, because all it does is make me stronger. All it does is make me more knowledgeable about those types of people, because they will stop at nothing to see me destroyed.
Here's something you can be knowledgeable about as a result of this. We won't fall for stupid-ass lies like that very easily. Learn from that.
So I am called to be stronger than ever. I am called to be stronger, and I rise to the challenge of being stronger. I rise to every challenge.
I just challenged you. You rise to every challenge. I challenged you. Gay shamano e shamano. I challenge you, bitch.
In some way, I manifested these people to make me stronger.
Oh yeah, I'm in a soul contract with Patrick to fucking criticize him and make him stronger. Hopefully I do, man. I really hope I do make you stronger. I hope I make you actually consider, hey, I'm fucking around right now and I probably do need to go get help. And then you go get help and become stronger. I hope I do that for you, Patrick. I hope that's our soul contract, buddy. Because, I'm here and you're still here and we're still doing this. So let's aim for a positive outcome. How about that? Let's see you get stronger, Pat.
And I'm stronger every day. I'm stronger every day. Every day I'm stronger. So that's a little bit about gaslighters and negative people. And I hope you learned something from this video. But don't ever let somebody tell you that you're something that you're not. But you have to go through a series of emotional clearing because gaslighters are very convincing, very convincing. Um, and they will stop at nothing to see you destroyed.
I don't want to see you destroyed. I wanted to see your character destroyed. This Patrick John Coleman, the shaman persona, destroyed. And see you actually try to function as an actual human being on here and be real instead of lying all the fucking time about this and that. And just spreading your fucking retarded fucking mental cancer upon everybody. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see you destroyed. I want to see you actually progress. And that's always been my stance from day one. Check the history, fam. Like, seriously.
Because they're selfish, they're mean, they're hateful, and if you don't fit into their framework of reality, then they automatically hate you. Everyone creates their own reality. Everyone is in charge of their own experience.
So that is true, actually. You've actually said one thing true out of all of this. Everybody does actually create their own reality. How you perceive yourself and how you perceive the world around you is very important to how you function in actual reality. But what you are doing is a very, very, very bad perception of reality. You are not this enlightened being that is just helping everybody. You are doing harm, and we're trying to explain to you how. You are giving people with mental problems bad advice. And you were charging for that bad advice. You claim now to have stopped, but I mean, it really doesn't fucking matter. You don't have to be making money for it to be very dangerous advice. And this is the reality you've created for yourself. You've pushed all this fucking shit into the atmosphere, and it's coming back to you. So enjoy your reality. Enjoy your soul contract with me, buddy, because this is what's going on.
So, I could go a little bit deeper, but I'm not. That's a subject for another video about how you manifest people in your life. So, I love you so much and have a wonderful, beautiful, awesome day. Bye.
So that's the end of that. Oh my god, that was a marathon of bullshit, but here we are at the very end of it. And I just gotta say that Patrick's little break did not fucking help him any. He's still pretty much spewing the same bullshit. If not, he's even more convinced of the bullshit. I'll talk to you guys later.